is in Woodland with a closer look. Hey, Cambi.
Now, these get shipped all over the entire world, sometimes as far as Russia. These are being requested. Now, these cost about $2 or so to purchase, and they go on the airplanes that you'll see people flying. Now, the prices can run even higher than this, and you can see as they just come on out. Now, they come from a mold. We're going to show you a bigger one. Let me take you over this way, because this bigger machine here is making these larger parts right here. Those are going to be the propellers for a remote-controlled plane. Now, and you're seeing the robot here working. That'll come by in another minute or so. Stanford educated in aeronautical engineering. I just see these planes and think, oh, people just have fun flying them. No, you really have to be super smart to be able to design this, because what happens if it's not perfect?
Well, the plane won't fly right. So we have a large variety of propellers for all kinds of different airplanes, and this is how we make them.
So walk us through how this starts, because these are these little pellets.
We start with fiberglass nylon pellets. That's the raw material for the propeller that we make them from, and that gets vacuumed up into this dryer up here. The machine heats that material, gets all the moisture out, and then it goes into the injection unit, heats up to about 500 degrees, and then it gets injected into the propeller mold, and you'll see that open right there.
Okay, and that's what's happening at the moment. And in fact, you can see the mold there, inside there, as it's pulling it out. Then it comes through, and then it'll just dump it in this box here. Yep. And they'll set this to go overnight, but he was saying, Robert's one of the owners, someone has to come and check on it at about 8 o'clock at night to make sure that everything's running smoothly, because otherwise you could come in here the next morning and
have a big mess on your hands.
Yeah, and say, what's going on? Now, this is what that looks like that he helps design. How long does it take you to design one of these? I'm not picking it up because it's super heavy.
Yeah, it's probably a heavy tool. This is one of our tools that we use for making the propellers, and some of them take about a day or two to design. We can machine them on our CNC machines here in about a couple hours.
Okay.
And then some of the more complicated ones for some of our more advanced customers, those will take maybe a week or two.
When you were at Stanford, did you think this is what you would be doing?
I was hoping I'd be doing something aviation related.
Yeah.
So I didn't know I was going to be making propellers.
Right.
But
well, this is perfect. Let me introduce you to the other owner, Annie. Okay, you started here how many years ago?
I started here in 1996 as a $10 an hour shipping clerk.
And now she is part owner.
That's right.
Yes,
power.
girl, I like that. Congratulations to you guys for all of this. I mean, all of these boxes. You were saying as far away as Russia, these will get shipped.
We have shipped to Russia, United Arab Emirates, Sweden, Finland, Great Britain, you name it. We've got props there.
Right here out of Woodland. Put in Woodland on the map. Guys?
Awesome, Cambi.
That's right. Put them
Woodland
on the map.
on the map.